I know this sounds like an infomercial trying to sell you knives, but what I want to tell you today is actually really real. There's one thing that you can do that will help you shed the baby weight, save upwards of $1,000, if not more, and help your child to go on and be happier in the world. And it's actually a really radical idea that very few parents are doing. The one thing that you can do is to not have a stroller. I know that sounds crazy, but it really does change the dynamic of your family really considerably. If you don't have a stroller there, then you're likely to carry the kid. If you're likely to carry the kid, then you're likely to burn off more calories. And I'm really supportive of women embracing the fact that their bodies change so radically, and it's fine to carry some weight for a while. But if you want to actually support losing that weight, having a baby on you as it grows older makes a huge difference. Obviously, you save a lot of money from a few hundred to a couple $1,000s, and you also support your child to be happier. If you don't have a stroller, then your child is on you a lot more of the time. Children that are held by their parents for a large amount of the day do end up crying less, being whining less fussy, and actually even going on to be happier in life. They're even more independent and more confident, all because they know a really strong, good connection with their parents. A child comes out of the womb used to being completely contained, and then when they're stuck too much of the time in a stroller or a car seat, they feel separate and a little alone. If they have that good attachment of being carried a lot of the time, they feel good in themselves and they feel safe. They have less to cry about and they have more to feel good about. That good sense in their body allows them to be adventurous and go off and explore and find new ways of interacting with the world. If you're sticking them in the car seat or the stroller all the time, they have less chance for that sense of goodness to develop within themselves. And obviously, if your child is crying less, you're carrying a little less weight, and you have more money in the bank, you'll be happier too. All from not getting a stroller. My wife and I had a used stroller that sat in the garage, but it was only the grandparents that used it. Mainly, we found the real joy in carrying our daughter around everywhere we went. Yeah, there were many times where I thought, oh, I can't possibly carry her once she gets a little heavier. But my muscles grew bigger as she grew bigger, and I was able to really maintain that level of contact. Even now, it's not that big a deal for me to pick her up, even at the size she's at. It all develops as you develop with them. And as a result, you save money, lose weight, end up with a happier child, and of course that makes us happier as parents. Having products like the Ergo Baby Carrier and the Moby Wrap really assist in this process. Both the products hold the child really close to you so you can go about your life and do the dishes or go to the grocery shopping or walk in the park, all while they're right there on you in a very comfortable fashion. Obviously, the traditional sling is also very helpful and very easy to use. All of these require a little bit of getting used to it, but it's no simpler than figuring out how to put the stroller together and how to stand it up and get it in the back of your car. And in fact, you might be able to buy a smaller car and save a lot of money because you don't have to fit the stroller in there. So I invite you to take this remarkably radical step and leave the stroller out of the equation. See if you can build a life where it's just you and the family and the baby. Thank you for joining me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please join the conversation below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.